Could you tell us more about the necessity of innovating actual cities?
So our cities, we are very, we live in, we're immersed in an existing city. We live in a city, so we're all experts. But at the same time, because we're so immersed in everyday life, we don't know how this environment can be different or innovative or can be changed. A lot of times we only think about our convenience, our convenience a lot of times, but at the same time we need to think about how my reaction, my behavior can have a big impact in the global sense. So I think we have to at the same time we enjoy cities, we have to rethink or think about what we are doing to the city and the environment. To that extent, innovation should come in to help us realize how we can change our behaviors and our everyday behaviors can be better for the environment, but for our neighbors and ultimately for ourselves.
How can living labs help actual cities and even people that dedicate themselves to innovation?
Living labs are very important, critical component in bringing smarter cities to our own everyday lives. Because living lab is like giving you information about what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong in terms of the impact that we have in the climate, impact on the environment. So Living Lab is a real-time feedback of how we should live, how we could live, and also how these technology can improve our quality of life. That's why the Living Lab is a critical component in trying to model or simulate how we can change our lifestyles.
Are the new generations of students thinking to go in this innovation ecosystem and make solutions that innovate our lives, or is not a field for them?
We say in the academia, we say we live in an era of digital, we live in a digital age. Digital transformation is like when we were on the horses, the cars appeared on the road. So people are starting to think differently, but traditional, like myself, we don't really feel that digital transformation yet. But the younger generation, they're digital natives. They were born with iPhones in their hands, and they're the ones who's going to change how we live and how the cities will reconfigure itself to be a little bit more sustainable and resilient. So in that sense, I think the younger generation, or the generation MZ generation and Alpha generation, would be the ones who would really want to change our environment to be more sustainable and more smarter way to live together, live everyone in a more sustainable and inclusive society. So I would say that next generation or future generation will be more smarter than the current generation.
Thank you so much.